Stuff happens all the time that is out of your control. People are going to do and say things that you don't like. Your plans may fall apart. Your best intentions may be misinterpreted, and a host of other unfavorable circumstances might come your way. And since we know that you are going to encounter some less than favorable situations, circumstances, and even people, the question you must ask yourself isn't how will you react, but will you react? When emergency situations arise in our society, we are blessed to be able to rely upon our first responders. These are people who have been trained to respond to natural disasters, accidents, violence, and a host of other crisis situations. It's their job to help or diffuse the situation, not make the situation worse. So they're trained to be calm and level-headed. Now, what I find interesting is that first responders are not referred to as first reactors, because reacting is much different than responding. When you react to something, it generally is based off of emotions and requires little to no thought. When a person reacts to a situation, they tend to make it worse by saying or doing things that add fuel to a fire that actually needs to be put out, not ignited. This happens because the reactor has not trained themselves to respond to unfavorable circumstances in a way that will benefit them most. For instance, when someone says something to you that is offensive, hurtful, or unchristlike, what benefit does the reactor gain by responding in a similar fashion, getting upset, or giving the person a piece of their mind? I mean, really, in the moment it might feel good to blow off the steam, but in actuality, you've put unnecessary stress on your own body by allowing yourself to get upset. This is why it is so important that you learn to be a responder and not a reactor. Because in the same situation, the responder would take a moment to think, recognize that the person's issue is not their issue, and they would understand that getting upset would only make the situation worse and would in no way be beneficial for their own well-being. So instead of popping off, they may say what needs to be said in a calm and non-aggressive manner, or they may simply choose to walk away. You see, when you learn to respond, you have the power to take control of your situation and point it in the direction you want it to go in, instead of allowing it and your emotions to spiral out of control. So if you want to have that healthy mindset that has the power to change your life, you're going to have to stop reacting to situations and start responding. So the next time you find yourself in a little situation, here are 3 things I want you to do. Number 1, pause. Reactors react without thinking about the consequences of their actions, but responders pause and think before they speak. Number 2, don't take it personal. Many times people's issues with you have nothing to do with you. So don't take on that burden or their negative attitude. And number 3, choose to overcome. And once you've done those 3 things, then you can respond. Thank you for watching. Now be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
I think I should be a responder. Peace.